What's up, Crinkle crew? CrinkleChips back. We're going to start a new series today. This game is called This War of Mine. If you've never seen This War of Mine, it's kind of set in a war zone and is implied to be somewhere in Eastern Europe. You start out with a group of people living in a war-ravaged house, pretty much, and the goal is to survive the war as the characters that you're playing with, by scavenging different areas at night for supplies while dealing with different random events throughout the day. We won't be soldiers or anything like that. We're just civilians living in the war zone, basically. So there'll be all kind of different things happening throughout the day and decisions to make and stuff like that. Every character we start with is going to have different strengths and weaknesses and different backstories that we'll get into. So there's different scenarios to start with. Basically, you start with anywhere from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 in all of these scenarios here. I played through this 3 times. Lost everyone once, and survived with more than what we started with once, and then survived with everyone that we started with once. Actually, the first time I played through this, there was a mechanic I didn't understand, and I would have had the perfect game the first time through, which is tough. This game's tough. It's pretty brutal, and I was pretty salty that I messed it up. So after looking at all the scenarios, I decided to start with this one to the furthest right here. I've played as Katia, like as one of my characters, so I kind of know what she's good at. I haven't played with Arica or Marin before, so we're going to see. I haven't played this game in, oh man, I don't even remember the last time I played, probably at least a year. So I'm a little bit rusty, so it's going to be tough starting off, but we're going to get going. And yeah, lose my progress from my previous game. I don't even know what was going on then. Let's jump right in here. Day 1 is getting very cold, so we're approaching winter pretty quick here. And this is the house we're going to be staying at. I love the art style in this game so much, by the way. I'll probably say that like a million times, but God, it's so cool. Very strange and interesting little game, this one for sure. I shouldn't say strange, I should say unique. Very unique. Alright. So many people living in the capital did not believe that the war would affect them, but it did. The military cut off the city from the outside world. Hunger and disease are widespread. There is no running water. Sniper bullets and mortar shells are a constant threat. Marin lost everything in a fire. I think that's Marin. Arica fled, which is her, to Pagorin following the massacre of her town, only to find the city besieged. And Katia, who came here to report from the war zone, befriended them in the queue at the water pump. With nowhere to stay, they decided to make a ruined building their temporary home. They also took in Misha, a small boy who got separated from his parents. Oh, interesting. So I have another person to take care of. Supplies are going to be few and far between. It's tough to get food, tough to get, you need weapons at one point to bar off bad people and stuff like that, and it's a lot to do, so it's tough. So having just some little boy that I gotta take care of and feed is gonna be an issue here. So what are we looking like? Okay, with proper tools we can blah blah blah. Okay, so I gotta get them to work right away, and then I'll kind of explain what I'm doing here. Oh, this door's locked. Okay, so we don't have a lockpick, so I'm gonna have her come up here. So if you double click, you run. If you single click, they walk to places. So basically what I'm having them do is I'm having them, these are just piles of trash, so I'm having them move all the piles of trash. Actually, let's see what we have. Yeah, literally nothing to start off. Okay. Some of these doors will be locked, some of them will be barred, so like the arrow's pointing to the right. Oops. I don't know what I just did. The arrow's pointing to the right, so that means that's the side of the door that's locked. Okay, I don't know what she's digging through. I'm confused. So we're going to have to break the bars on this side, and that'll come to be important later in the game, too, when we're scavenging for stuff. Wait, open that. How are you guys doing? Okay. Nothing in there either. God damn it. The goal is to scavenge through everything and get everything that we can to start off. Basically, if I remember correctly, which I'm not sure I am remembering correctly, everyone has to eat once a day. If you give them a good meal. If you give them a crappy meal, they have to eat twice a day. I believe that's how this works. So we have nothing to start off. And there will be little things next to their name here. And we'll go through all their backstory too in a second. But there will be little things. Oh, no. I want you to go up, actually. No, don't drop. Oh, boo. Okay, good. There will be little things next to their name saying what they need. So if they're tired or if they're hungry, whatever. Oh, you got another thing to dig through, buddy. It's locked. Okay, so we don't have any tools to unlock it right now. I'm going to need you to go that way. Oh, that one's locked too. Okay. Interesting. I thought we started with lockpicks or something to unlock some of this stuff. I guess I'm not correct. We may have to scavenge all that from the beginning. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you did at some point. Whatever. This way. I already checked that, I think. Not much else to dig through yet. Alright. Let's see the bombs going off in the back. Always a reminder that there's a war going on. Not that it's hard to remember. Okay, so we'll get into some bios here. This is Arica. She's a smoker, so that means she's going to get kind of stressed out if she doesn't have cigarettes. So it's just, I'm a simple girl from the hood, and I know life. Street raised me more than my father did. That old sop beat me whenever he felt like it and knew how to make it hurt. God, I hate that they blink here. They blink there, right? I didn't just ignore that or imagine that. That's all over now. He bit the dust in the first days of the war. I've been a cat burglar since I turned 14. You know how it is. I'm better at it than anyone you know, and I can sneak like a fox. You'd be a fool for kicking me out. Got nothing in there. Kasha, what you got? I grew up in the city, but I went abroad to study and started working as a reporter. I'd been away for years. When the troubles escalated into a war, I was picked to write reports on it. I had volunteered anyway. I was so anxious to check on my parents, but it was too late. I found my house in ruins. My family had disappeared. I've been looking for them ever since. And then we got our friend Marin here. He's a coffee drinker. Something broke? I can fix it. Any worthless trash lying around? I can make plenty of useful stuff out of junk. And I don't waste material. All of them. Parts, bits of wood, plastic pipes, and all other things. I know how to make tools, furniture, stoves, heaters, whatever. Given enough time, I can make this place look like a proper home. I wish it was equally simple as mine. Okay, so he's a handyman. She's good at bargaining. She sneaks quietly. We'll get into some of the usefulness behind that. I just realized I'm doing something real dumb here. Okay, so there's things in here. I was like looking over here for things that we found, but that's not how that works. So we grab all this. So we got some fuel, some parts. These will all be used to build things eventually. Crafting system in this is actually really cool. Pretty tough though to find the supplies you need. Alright, so we found canned food, so that's awesome. Okay, so we do have stuff in the house. I thought they gave us nothing to start off. I was like, oof, that would have been an issue. Okay, here we go. Now we're in business. So that's raw food. You can use that to get a little less hungry, or you can combine it with vegetables and cook it, and then it creates a whole meal. We got some herbs. I never use herbs, but you can use them to make like cigarettes and stuff. You can make all kinds of stuff in this. You can make moonshine. You can make, I think, other kind of alcohol. You can make cigarettes, food you can grow and stuff like that. So there's kind of like a war economy that everything's worth something. In this game, you can like talk to traders and stuff. But anyway, so there's a lockpick. Opens things quickly and quietly. So we're going to be using that here in a bit. We're going to open this door first with the lockpick. Oh, actually, yeah, never mind. Just go to that door. So, since we have our stuff, no matter who's doing what, they all have access to the supplies no matter where they're at, so that's kind of nice. Oh, I didn't mean to close the door. I meant to go in there. Okay, more food, lots of parts, stuff like that. Where's this kid that we're talking about, by the way? He's supposed to be a little boy here. Not sure what's going on with that. Go up, check the treehouse, please. Alright, medicine we got. Yeah, so they give you a little bit to start off here. Another lockpick. Yeah, go down there, do some lockpick stuff. The mechanic I was talking about earlier, when my person died, we got too cold. I didn't know the more fuel you put in here. I thought you could only put one at a time, but you could put like up to 8, I think. And my house just got too cold. I didn't have enough fuel on the fire, and then I accidentally figured it out somehow, and I got real mad that that was a thing that I messed up. We've had a perfect game the first time. Oh, bet. But no. Ooh, don't take the medicine. I just clicked the medicine as if he was going to take it. That would have been a real issue here. I'm making everyone run around because it's a lot faster, and they don't really get tired from it. Okay, so this is interesting. We got 2 diamonds. We can use that to trade. Diamonds still have or jewelry, I guess, just still have value to a certain extent during the war here. Lots of fuel, so that's nice. These are all parts we'll be using. Clean water, nice, okay. The clean water is kind of underutilized in this game, I think, because you don't really have to drink, you just have to eat. So you'll have like clean water all the time for like cooking and whatever, but it's like never an issue, even though it's pretty plentiful in this game, strangely enough. But. Okay, I think we checked everything except this room. Yeah, she's digging away. Okay, well, we're gonna go over here with Marin and check out the workbench. Hey, you wanna like, oops. Okay, hang on, I'll explain this in a second. I wanna get her digging around here a little bit. Okay, so Mr. Marin. So he's handy. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure. I think it just means he needs less supplies to make things. But okay, so basically, you can make a bed, chair. Chairs are useful. Just I think it makes them a little bit less stressed if you sit on it. Simple heater, which we have already, but you can make two if you need it. I guess I don't know. A radio, which we'll need. It's very important. So a stove. Do we have? No, we don't have anything to cook with. So we'll need a stove for sure. Moonshine still. That's more for when we're ready to start trading, but it's tough at the beginning to really get a good trade going off. Metal workshop is just like another workshop like this one, except I can make like different things like weapons and armor and whatever. Rainwater collector, that'll be big. It'll give us water for to cook with and to make moonshine. Filter, you need that to distill things and purify water. And then fuel, you can make, takes 1 wood, 4 components, or books, which you find actually quite a bit to make fuel. So we're going to start with a bed, 100%. What's teach? Is that new? I don't remember that. We're going to make a bed right away. We're going to place it, I don't know, I guess like this could be our bedroom. Bedroom. That's fine. Because we're going to need to sleep, so. Have him do a bed. Oh, so by the way, I should talk about the time here. I think it's 8 o'clock. Once it hits 8 o'clock, we're gonna have to pick one person to go out and scavenge, which would mostly be her because she's good at sneaking, and that's gonna be a huge part of it. So we're gonna have to go scavenge some stuff. I think it is 8 o'clock, and then everyone else stays here overnight, and you can kind of pick what you want them to do. So we got our bed. I just needed 1 bed to start off for now. We're gonna need probably another one eventually, just for convenience sake. Radio. I could build all this, not all this, but everything I need right away. So yeah, we're gonna do the radio. Throw it here. There's a couple different house, not styles, house layouts that you can get stuck in here at the beginning. This is one, and then I've seen one other one. I like this one more. I think it's just like everything kind of flows nicely in this. Oh, nice. We got some bandages, more herbs. Oh wait, what was that other thing we got? Oh, just more fuel. Okay. Good. Nice job. Great job digging around. I don't think there's anything else to be done except the top right room, right? Unless I'm missing something. No. Do you want to go look at potentially upgrading this workshop, though? Show you what that's like. Oh, the radio. Perfect. Okay, so you kind of tune this old school radio until the light is all white. There we go. So it'll tell you different things. There's always like the same stations over and over, and then sometimes you'll also find a random other one. So the temperatures are still very low. In Besiege Pagorin, firewood is getting harder to come by. So it's already becoming winter. That's a real issue. So we're gonna, a lot of times, like you're gonna need more fuel, and you're gonna have to make a decision whether you want to build something or use fuel. And it sucks that winter so early here. Classic music, and it keeps a log of everything that happens too, which is nice. The rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross the front line. Failure to comply will result in death. Okay. If you live in Pogorin, which is where we are, by the way, in case you didn't figure that out, be advised to remain at home and lock your doors. Armed bands have taken to the streets. All right, that's good to know. Music is playing. Leave some classical music on. So yeah, you can upgrade this. Enables the manufacture of more sophisticated items and appliances. Trade goods. Okay, yeah. So we're definitely going to be doing that eventually, probably sooner rather than later even. First sit in the chair for now. So we have enough meals for everyone. I want to know where this little kid is they were talking about. There's supposed to be a little boy here or something. Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock too. Oh wait, hurry up, get in there before it turns 8 o'clock. I also want to see what's going on here. Okay, we're definitely going to need a stove too, so I'm going to get that up and running right away. Put that in the kitchen. Boom. Oh, I didn't get to... Okay, oh well. Okay, so a couple things are going to happen here. First, we're going to pick everyone's role. So like I said, she's going to scavenge because she sneaks quietly. You only get one scavenger. I'm going to have her sleep. The reason I'm going to do that is because there's potential traders that come to your door and are looking to trade things. She's a good bargainer, so we're going to get better deals on stuff and like significantly better deals. So I'm going to make sure she's well rested for when they come because they usually come pretty early. And then he's going to be on guard. We don't really have any weapons right now, so that means that if anyone comes, he's just going to have to like hand fight them pretty much. Early on, mostly the guards tend to stay away, or not the guards, the bands of like thugs, they stay away as long as you have someone on guard for the most part. But they'll quickly become more violent, so we're going to have to find things to guard with. So she's going to scavenge. Also important to know how many slots in their bags they have. So Katia can carry the most, but she's also she also doesn't sneak quietly like Arica. Arica? I don't know, I gotta figure out how to say her name. So we're gonna go with her, and then the next step is picking where we want to go. So there's an abandoned cottage. A family barricaded themselves in this house, but despite their efforts, looters get inside. It's been abandoned ever since. Still, we might find some useful things that the looters overlooked or left behind. Okay, so ruined villa we can go to. Oh, and it tells you like what's in all this. So if you're looking for something specific, it gives you a general idea of what's in there. Usually when I play this, I like write down exactly what I find so I know to keep track of stuff. But I'm not going to do that here just because I'm guessing you guys don't want to sit there and wait for me to be done writing things all the time. So I also have to hopefully remember things. The ruined villa. So they say that some people still live there. Against all odds, they must have some supplies stocked, like canned food or possibly bandages or medicine, but they won't. They don't want to trade. If we're desperate, we can try stealing from them. So I'm gonna try to play this game like sort of more or less like I would in real life. I'm gonna take care of me first, but I'm also not gonna try to f over other people. So we're gonna try not to steal from. If we got to, we got to. Also, by the way, I should mention too that every game. There's different starting points for where you can go scavenge. My favorite one's not here. It's a gas station usually, which I'm really sad about. But also, the ruined villa, like I know it's there. It's 2 old people, I think. I think that's the one with 2 old people and like their son or whatever, and they're well armed, so you don't want to just go messing with them. Then a quiet house is in a housing estate that remains almost untouched. It's a calm area, little houses with porches and gardens. Most of these are still inhabited. People are trying to lead their normal lives. We've got nothing to look for there unless we're willing to steal. So more places to steal. So our only choice right now is the abandoned cottage, which sucks because like once the forces start moving around the city a little bit, more areas unlock. But this is the only place we can go without having to steal. So yeah, that's gonna be the only place we can go. Then you gotta decide what to bring with you. So we can bring anything that we have. We're gonna bring a lockpick in case anything's locked. And then also, sometimes I'll go to places with like Katia and just bring stuff to trade. You'll find places like that every now and then that are nice if you like need food and you have something to trade, which doesn't happen a lot, but yeah, that's really all we need right now is that lockpick. You can take guns with you and ammo, but like a gun will take up a slot, ammo will take up a slot, and so on, or a shovel to dig faster. So hopefully we'll find one of those here. Yeah, our first scavenge. Let's go. Okay, sniper. There's a sniper here, so we got to be careful about where we go. He will shoot us quick. Generally, the first couple scavenges, they tend to be pretty quick just because there's so much stuff at the beginning. You can just walk back right away, but the more you scavenge, the deeper you got to go, more potential danger you run into. Just grab it. I don't know, I'm clicking everything 6,000 times. Okay, so with the door, you can look through, get a general idea of what's going on. No one in there. And then you'll see, oh, when she walks, she's really quiet, so you don't see footsteps, but you'll literally like see footsteps happen if like there's people. If you run, the footsteps will be loud. Oh, see, I'm already like running out of space here. We're gonna put the teddy bear back, so you don't really need that at all. Pretty sure there's no one here. Sometimes you'll see footsteps and it's just rats, which is annoying. Yeah, see? Okay, so there's footsteps there. I'm guessing that's the rat, though, because we looked in there, we didn't see anybody, so. Also, the bag stacks are, that music freaked me out, are pretty low. You only get 4 components and 2 wood to work with, and 4 electrical parts, too. So. Okay, no. That music was randomly scary. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we have weapon parts. We don't need that yet because we don't have the metal workbench, so there's not much to go on with that. Homegrown tobacco, a roll-up cigarette. That's good for trading or smoking if you have a smoker like we do, but I try to avoid it. And fertilizer, like I said, you can grow stuff. I haven't tried that yet. Well, I did try it. It's tough, though. It takes a lot of supplies and a lot of time to get there, so I tend to do moonshine. It's a little bit easier, even though it's not as valuable because you can eat or trade the food. Oh, good. Okay, so we can open this door from this side. Do that while we're here. And it'll stay open. We won't have to, like, do it every time we come, which is nice. Like, once we scavenge stuff, it's scavenged. It's done for. We don't need to worry about it anymore, so. And then if we did find someone, we want to see the rat, by the way. That was what was making the footsteps. If we did see someone, by the way, to fight, switch to fists, and you go at it. So, but you can't really scavenge anything while you do that, so you got to kind of choose wisely. Alright, food, sugar, water. Okay, we don't need that stuff yet. Actually, the components and stuff are more valuable to us right now. A family photo of parents and 2 daughters. Good thing the girls don't resemble their father. He looks like a bear. Yikes. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're going to dig out here. You only have a certain amount of time to dig out. You also want to leave the area that you're in before. Yeah, we're going to go upstairs. I don't know if I'm going to have time. You also want to leave the area before sunrise. Otherwise, you risk bad things happening on your way back home. So, note this says, on the first day they robbed us. 2 days later, they murdered our girls. Oh, jeez. I shot every one of them, but I don't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. Next part looks shaky. If you're reading this, don't look for me. Oh, jeez. Okay. Dig through here, see what's here. Yeah, no more stuff we can take yet. I'm gonna unlock this door since we have the lockpick already. Oh wait. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to shovel here. I didn't even look through the door. There's no one there. Okay. Hopefully we find more lockpick-esque things here. Oh, interesting. How do we have room for that? Oh, because we had the lockpick. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's okay. We'll see. So we gotta get to that backyard because there's a gun back there apparently. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the weapon part and take the medicine for sure. Herbal meds are like medicine too, but they don't work as well. Good for trading though, for sure. People seem to like herbal medicine in general. We don't need that right now though. We should be okay without medicine for a little bit. Early on, the game's not the hardest, but it gets punishing later on. It gives you a chance to like kind of build up a little bit, so I'm not too worried about stuff yet. Okay, so I'm gonna dig for a while. It's only 12:30. It'll be. Let's see. See how loud it is too, by the way, for all the sound waves. So it's 12:30. I forget what time we have to leave by. If we got here at 8, I think it started halfway. It's 1. So 5 a.m. I think is when we gotta get up or get out the way. So we'll see. We don't have a lockpick though, so we can't open this. I think that's locked, and then hopefully the door's not locked here. We can get out. We'll probably build that metal workshop sooner than later. There's all kind of useful things that you can make, from lockpicks to shovels, all kind of things. So it's good to get it early for scavenging purposes. Come on, taking forever. The idea of why I'm doing this, even though I have a full backpack fill, is it'll be done and shoveled by the time I come here next time, so I won't have to do it, and I can just get in, get out quickly. And we are good to go. Open this. I think it is locked, right? Yeah. Oh, I can't get back there? That note said there's a gun buried in the backyard, though. I don't know how to get over there. Alright, 2 days later, I shot all of them, but I don't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. Is that the backyard? That is, right? I can't get back there, though. That's unfortunate. So I just gotta unlock that. Next time I come back. There's all kind of other stuff here, too. Oh. Yeah, okay. It's a sniper. Where, though? He didn't even shoot at me. The snipers are dill holes in this game. They just shoot everyone they see. There's a couple areas with snipers. Yeah, I checked this already. Okay. Guess it's time to leave. I don't know how to get to the backyard. That's strange. And yeah, let's get out. Yeah, I mostly came just for parts to build with. That's going to be the early goal here. Beautiful. So day 2. Hello, look at all this stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. Yeah, me too. So it keeps going that way. And so it tells you what we brought, and then this part will tell you if we got attacked or anything, and then what they took and all that kind of stuff. So she's hungry and tired now, you can see, so I'm going to have her go to bed right away. I told you about my old man. I hated that asshole, but Ward does things to people. That night when the bombs fell on Gravia, something changed. What he did, I'll never forget. You heard what they did in Gravia, right? Nope, we did not yet. Let's see, anyone else? No. Okay. So she slept and ready to rock. He's going to need to sleep too. Oh, no, he's fine. I don't know why he's fine. That's weird. Oh, shit. Winter's here already? What's the temperature? 30? Oh, my God. We need to put fuel in here already. That sucks. We might have to upgrade this right away, actually. It heats up the shelter. Oh, man. We don't have a temperature gauge using less fuel. Yeah, we're going to have to get that as soon as possible. Hopefully, like, a trader comes we can trade for. I'll trade food for that if I have to, with it being so cold already. So we can build snowman, whatever. And then we can also get snow from here and melt it and make water with it if we have to. So that's good. No one's hungry except Arica. I don't know how to say her name. Get off me, okay? Arica, that's what I'm calling her. And cool, we got more lock stuff. Okay, so next time we scavenge, we'll be able to take that lock pick. Everything else is good. There's not much else to do right now. I am going to get fuel on the fire for sure. I'm just going to see how many I can put on. Yeah, 6, okay. So we got the fuel. Found all kind of fuel though, luckily early. So, and then I'm gonna have him build something. I'm gonna have her come listen to the radio. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna get that metal workshop up and going. That's not it. That's also not it. There we go. You want everything you can together, just so you don't have to run so far when you need to do stuff. Alright, let's go check out what's going on here. Temperature's still very low. Classical music. Leader instructed not to cross the front line. And lock your doors, okay. So nothing new. What else do I want you to do, lady? Nothing, I guess. Where's this little boy that we were supposed to be taking care of? That's strange, right? Very strange, okay. Cool, metal workshop's up. So we can do a crowbar. Yeah, it breaks open doors. Why would we need that? I forget. Oh, for the barricaded doors you can use it for, but not that useful. Usually you can find a way around it. Knife you can use as a melee weapon, which is nice to have sometimes. You need weapon parts weirdly enough for that. Lockpick and shovel. So we're going to definitely make a shovel. We do have to just keep an eye on how much stuff we're using when we make things, but he's going to be the only one making stuff since he gets like a little bonus for making it. He's probably a little bit faster at it too, I'm guessing. I haven't had him before. What's this? Oh, that's right. We're already heating. It's up to 53, bro. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have her stop doing that, and then he's gonna run up here and finish it. Oh, nice. She's ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna feed her, get some canned food going. So with cooking, by the way, which he's building the stove to cook. With cooking, yeah, like I said before, you can use meat and vegetable or 2 meat to make a meal. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. So. Okay, yeah, I don't really have a cook here. I used to have a cook that could kind of get around needing certain things to cook with, but I used to as in like another playthrough, so that was useful. So yeah, I have 1 food. Oh, I guess you just need some water. Oh, to make the double meal, you need 1 vegetable and then 1 food. Okay. You also need fuel though, just gotta keep that in mind. Some water. We're definitely gonna make 1 meal here real quick. It's definitely the play. So we're all good actually. Now we just gotta wait until nighttime. Until we gotta do the next thing. We'll see if anyone comes to the door before that. I doubt it though. Just collect a bunch of snow. I think that's all we want to do. Actually, I'm gonna have her come up here and do it. I'm probably gonna. I'm trying to think of what I want to upgrade right away. Do I need anything else? Might as well make 1 water filter just in case. Just have a couple things on hand in case we need it. I don't necessarily like having to make it as we go. You can sit in the chair. We don't really need rainwater. Well, it's clean water when you collect it from the rainwater, which is nice, but man, I don't want to use too much fuel though either. It's a tough one. I'm not going to make it right now, but we might make that sooner rather than later. Is it? Should I make another bed right away? I'm leaning against it for now. And then we don't really need much else from here at the moment. What do I need to upgrade it? 4 more components already. That's not something I need to really worry about right now though. Oh, here we go. It tells you what we can make. Axe or saw blades. So we'll need saw blades for sure eventually. That is too. There's going to be barred off areas in some of the places to scavenge. Yeah, so I don't think we need that right now. I was thinking about making it now and taking it for the next scavenge, but we don't really need to. We can also fix simple broken firearms. Okay, so yeah, you can also find broken things and then fix them when you upgrade it. You can upgrade it further to make ammo or fix bulletproof vests. Okay. So we're definitely not upgrading that right now. We just don't need to. I'm probably going to upgrade this workshop right away, though. Might as well. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump right on that. Man, I need to upgrade this furnace ASAP, though. That's a must-do. Alright, perfect. Let's get her inside. I'm not sure if it matters if she's inside or not for temperature-wise. She'd say it's getting cold, though. Okay, what can we make now? Armchair. Nice. Okay, this is huge. I'll talk about that in a second. So we can make a guitar or whatever. Go play it, make the mood better. Herbal garden. So we can grow herbs there. An herbal workshop. See how many resources this takes? So that's a real issue to invest in this kind of stuff. Trap for small animals, that's always nice. I'll probably make that sooner rather than later. So we can catch stuff and cook it. Man, the table with some simple equipment where we can prepare herbal meds, bandages, and low quality roll. So bandages are huge. That'd be nice to have. We can upgrade it to make real meds, and man, that would be so huge if we could make that. Maybe that is something I'll invest in this time around. Because I don't want to have to do moonshine stuff because it uses the same materials that I need for fuel a lot of the times, if I remember. Yeah, because we're going to have to get water. Simple. Yeah, we have to get water and purify it. Yeah, so it's kind of going to be using the same resources. Since it's winter already, it might be just better off to jump into the herbs and stuff right away. We grow some herbs here and use them to make medication or cheap cigarettes. Yeah, it might be the plan, huh? We'll see. Right now, the board up is huge. You can board up holes in windows in the building for more protection against looters. That's big. It just creates a lot more protection. Something we need to do right away. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Actually, gonna have everyone jump in here. Where's he going to do? Okay, over there. I think there's either three or four that we need, like places that need boarded up. Need to be boarded up. Oh no, not chair. Board up. Oh, okay, we don't have enough wood. That's okay. So yeah, that's good for now. We're gonna let everyone just board up some stuff. She's doing that one. Let's see. I think there's gonna be one here, if I remember correctly. I think that's the last one. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, actually, we're getting a lot done early here, I feel like. I don't remember getting this much done in the first couple of days, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just stalled too long. Who knows? Cool. Not much else to do. I'm gonna have him run to the bed. I don't think it will help his rest level or anything. So I don't think we're. Oh yeah, okay. Tempting. There's no time to lounge. Yeah, so everyone's good. Just gotta wait till 8 o'clock. I don't think that there's gonna be any new open zones next scavenge here. So I think we're just gonna have to go back to the place we were before and unlock that last little thing. See what's in there, take it, and then get more components and wood to build with. I think that's the game plan here. Okay, so you're sleeping again. No, you're on guard. You're sleeping, and you're scavenging. Oh, there's a new one, but we can't get there yet. Oh no. Okay, we can go to the supermarket. This supermarket is located in an area under military control. People are still trying to scavenge it for supplies. We can expect to meet other scavengers there, so it's probably best not to get in their way. Some doors might still be locked. A crowbar can come in handy. Supermarket, caution advised. If you meet people, they'll kind of fight you. Can't get there due to snow. Interesting. We visited there one day ago. That's nice too. It tells you where you've been and how long ago, so that's always helpful. And we can't go to the school either. Okay. So supermarket's pretty dangerous. I'm definitely going to avoid that. And we can't go to the school. Which actually the school's pretty freaking good if you bring a bunch of supplies with you to rummage through things. So we're going to go back to the cottage here. Oh man, I almost scavenged with Kasha. I'm just like, thank God I double checked that, huh? You're scavenging Arica. Arica, that's what I'm calling her. Man, if it's like East Europe, though, it's probably like Arica, whatever. So guard, sleep, scavenge, we're good. Okay. I shouldn't really have to sneak that much, I'm guessing, but we'll see. Take a shovel. Oh wait, we don't really need a shovel. We know what's there and nothing that we need to shovel. We already did that, so And yeah, should be good. Okay. There's no sniper, you're a liar. Guess what was... Oh, I guess that's the gun they buried in the backyard. I guess this is the backyard, huh? Okay. That wasn't there before, I don't think, when we checked until we read the note, which is interesting. Don't care about the toy. I'm not even sure what we use the toy for, if anything, ever. I don't remember ever using it. Yeah, a bunch of wood. We need that for sure for the boards. Yeah. Why am I digging through all this again? I know generally what's here. Do want to unlock this right away. Also, if I'm planning on building the herb stuff, I should probably bring fertilizer with me, which I know is here already. Okay, cigarette, that's nice. Shell casing, so we can make ammo out of those. More. Oh, moonshine, hell yeah. Trading thing and ammo. Do I want to bring the ammo right now? No, because I don't have a gun. Okay, we're going to leave the weapon parts in there as well. Oops. And then I can't make the pistol yet because I haven't upgraded the metal workshop, so we're going to leave that here as well. And this will be something we come back for once we have time to upgrade it. Okay, so that's nice. Open this, see what's going on here. Okay. What else do I want to bring? Maybe the fertilizer right now. Get more wood real quick. Oops, oops, oops. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. Fertilizer for sure. Yeah, those cigarettes are pretty good for trading at some point. So, ooh, more weapon parts. I'm actually gonna bring that down here real quick. Go away, rat. Okay, so kind of keep stuff together. I hate having everything spread out in a million different piles because I always need to look through it just to make sure I'm not missing anything. It's a bad habit, as you guys already saw me doing up to the ladder. Maybe I'll take more wood for now. I need more components next time I come out. Just really want to get everything boarded up right away. Okay, so I could have sworn there was a bunch of fertilizer here somewhere. Maybe you don't know how to reach there. The food's here too. Forgot about that. That's a lot of food, honestly. I'm gonna take... Oh, I already got some fertilizer. Hang on, I'm gonna look in there in a second again. I forget what's in this pile. Just a bunch of stuff. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna leave... Oh man, I don't want to leave the moonshine in case the trading guy comes. I'll leave the cigarettes. One cigarette is not too valuable to trade. If I had like 3 or 4 of them, I'd definitely take them because then they'd be huge. I'm going to take the vegetables so we can cook 2 meals with it. Let's see. I think that's a good little run we just made. More weapon parts. More fertilizer too. I can only get 4 fertilizer. You're killing me, game. I'm gonna leave the medicine like a crazy person for now. I'm gonna take these weapon parts and put them upstairs. I just won't need the medicine. I already have 2. And no one's sick or anything right now, and there's no infection to fight off, nothing like that. So I'm gonna leave it for now, and I can just get more value out of other things. I don't know if you guys have heard the idea of current value of $1 versus the future value of $1. How $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow, all the time, because you can invest it to make more of it. That's kind of how I feel about this game all the time. I like never care about what's gonna give me value now. I always care about what's gonna give me value, or what's gonna give me value later. I need to know what's gonna give me value now with this kind of game, because I'm always short on supplies no matter what. So that's kind of where my head is gonna be at for most of this. All right, so we had a good little scavenge here. Kind of worried something bad happened while I was gone. Day 3. Hello, look at this stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. Me too. The night was calm. Cool. And this is actually where we're going to end the episode, so thanks for watching, guys. We'll pick up next episode by... what's that? Where do we get that? Oh, Moonshine. Okay. What we're going to do next episode is we're going to have him build some stuff. Probably finish up boarding everything. And yeah, it'll be a pretty chill day, but the scavenging is going to continue, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoy this series. I love this game. I should have mentioned that before. It's like one of the I love this game so much. I'm in love with it. Everything about it's great. So that'll be fun. Let me know what you guys think of it. Giving me a like on the first video and sharing it or whatever, commenting on it. That's so huge. So if you guys can do that for me, that'd be great. My name is CrinkleChips. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys later. See ya.